Hey guys, Marlon here. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be watching Deepwater Horizon in IMAX. I already got my seat reserved. I'm about to leave in a few minutes. I'll start recording my movie day once I get there, so I will see you guys at the theater.
Still happening. There's a fight. One guy took them all down with his bare hands. He's still in there. You become.
So it's over. Deepwater Horizon is over. It's just me left in the theater. Yeah. Alright guys, so I got to experience Deepwater Horizon in IMAX. So I'm gonna tell you whether the IMAX, if you should see it or rush in to go see it. But I'm gonna review the movie first, so let's move on. Deepwater Horizon is basically based on the true story which happened back in April 20th, 2010. The oil ring spill, which was quite a big tragic here in America and the United States when it happened. And Mark Wahlberg's character, he plays the guy who's considered the hero of this event. This oil spill happened in a location named Deepwater Horizon. That's where we get the title of the movie, and it ended up killing a few people. I think it was around 11 people that it killed, and injuring more than what it killed. And my god, let me just say, this is one of the most intense experience I think I had all year. Let's be honest, the first 45 minutes were actually kind of slow, but they were slow because it was building up to the moment when the oil spill happened. So I think it was actually kind of a good thing that they made the first 45 minutes slow, because it basically led up to the event, which it's the reason why we're there to go see the movie. And when it was building the level of suspense, you actually kind of felt for these characters. Mark Wahlberg does a fantastic performance as the hero in this movie, and we have Kurt Russell as one of the guys in this movie too, which I think he did a very good job. Of course, Kate Hudson as his wife, she brought that emotional feel to this movie. And even the little girl, the girl who played Mark Wahlberg's daughter in this movie, she did a really good job in this movie. This movie has some of the most beautiful shots that I've seen in the movie all year, along with Magnificent Seven, where the shots, the long shots, they're just very nice to look at. Like whenever you have whenever the director gives you a long shot of the Deepwater Horizon on fire, it's a very good shot, and it's just quite beautiful to look at. The score in this movie helps the intense moments to get more intense than what they are. Some of the CGI used in this movie for, the fire and the explosions and all that, it was very well utilized, and I think that it's some of the best use of CGI we have seen in the movie in all year. And towards the ending of the movie, Actually, everybody in my theater was crying. I wasn't really crying. Movies don't make me cry easily, but just about everybody in the theater, even the 20-something-year-old man right next to me, was just like, you could hear him, snobbing, and literally you had some of the loudest snobbers in the theater. Um, I didn't really cry. I was getting my eyes were getting watery, but I really didn't cry. But towards the ending, they pull this card on you, which actually kind of, makes your sadness rise up and makes you really want to cry. And I could have sworn that a tear was about to drop when I really didn't. But it's just, this movie's pretty sad, is how I could sum it up. Really, my only problems in this movie is the first 45 minutes, which felt really slow actually, because of course you're there to see the event of Deepwater Horizon, so it just kind of drags for the first 45 minutes, but then so on, it gets better and it gets faster. The movie actually goes by quick after those 45 minutes. Now, as for the IMAX, when I see a movie in IMAX, I usually see it for the IMAX and the 3D, but this wasn't 3D. But my god, what an experience. I kind of studied IMAX for a night, and basically what IMAX helps you is with the sound. If you're not watching a movie in IMAX 3D, you're watching in regular IMAX. What what it really does is it helps with the picture quality, not just that, but the sound. For example, if you have something moving around the theater, the sound moves around the theater, whereas if you're in a regular theater, that thing moving around, you could just hear it from one side. So in IMAX, you basically have something moving in circles, and the sound goes from speaker to speaker to speaker to speaker. For example, there's this thing in the oil ring, like it's it goes in circles really fast, and when that was happening, literally the sound was transferring to each speaker as the object was moving in the movie, and it really made the experience come more to life. You have an explosion happening on this side, and the speaker from this side actually, that's where the sound comes from, and you literally look off to the side and it feels like a explosion just happened right next to you. Something falls from this side in the movie, and you have the sound, which makes it seem like that object fell right next to you. That's how realistic the IMAX experience for Deepwater Horizon is. Like, I'm not even kidding. Big props to everybody who worked with this movie on IMAX, whoever were the people to actually make this experience come more to life in IMAX should get a raise, because literally, thanks to them, I had one of the most intense movie experience I have ever had in my whole entire life, and one of the most realistic experiences in my life. So for that, I'm going to say that Deepwater Horizon is definitely worth every single dollar in IMAX. I just hope IMAX keeps on putting out these movies that are based on real life experiences and actually release them as good as they released this movie in IMAX. Deepwater Horizon is one of the most intense movies I have seen in my life, mostly due to IMAX, but I'm going to give this movie my second highest rating, which is full price worthy. It was actually kind of close to getting my highest rating, but definitely go check out this movie. This movie is meant to be viewed in a theater like IMAX, and it's just an experience. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. As you guys know, the movie I saw after this was Masterminds, so that's my next movie day. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.